We got about a minute. So we're going to just, if you haven't got a yoga mat or it doesn't matter, you don't need to have a yoga mat to practice from your own living room. So if you can just get anything that you can use to practice this morning, just get in and cater it. Like you, for example, you might have to get a cushion or something to support you when you're coming into a balanced pose. So settle in yourself into your mat and just allow your sit bone to connect with the mat. Either you can elevate by using a cushion or sit upright. Welcome to City Fitness Live. So it's great to have this opportunity to be able to send out some to all our community out there and sharing the love of yoga. So this morning we are coming into doing power vinyasa, and I would like us to bring our whole awareness into our whole body as we're moving. But particularly it's about your breath when you're moving from pose to pose, using your ujjayi breath, which is inhale through your nose and out through your nose. And you can hear there's a restriction in the back of your throat to allowing that ocean sound to come in and out. So my name is Pele and welcome to your power vinyasa. So sitting upright, allow your spine to come long, crown of the head up towards the sky, and just allowing your whole shoulders to relax down. Soften your gaze or close your eyes. Become aware of your breath now. Maybe you're just woken up. You're going to take it slowly this morning. And just tune into your own body. And maybe this morning you might like to set an intention for your class, for your practice this morning. It doesn't have to be a complicated intention. It's something that might be resonate with you during the day. Start to soften your face. Reach the crown of your head up towards the sky. Bring your palms together and give your palms a really nice rub to create some heat in the palm of your hands. And slowly from there, place both palm of your hands on your eyes. Then pause. And slowly lower your hands, open your eyes, and we'll begin. So we'll begin with just a few breaths to warm up from inside out before we move into a gentle movement, before we move into the peak pose, and we'll come down to the Savasana as the time goes. So from here, float your right arm up with your inhale. Exhale, sink it over to the left side. Inhale, float it up. Exhale, over. So we're going to just move two more like that. Inhale, float. Exhale, over. Inhale, float. Exhale, over. Inhale, float up towards the sky. Take your gaze up. As you exhale, twist over to your left side. It doesn't matter if you go on the other side. It's your own practice. Inhale, float your arms up towards the sky. Look up. And exhale over to the other side. One more like that. Inhale, float. Exhale over. And pause. Feel the lengthening before you twist. Inhale, come all the way up. And exhale over. Inhale, float it up. Bring your palms to heart center and pause here. Slowly making your way to tabletop. If you're not familiar with tabletop, it's going into your hands and spreading your fingers, stacking your shoulders right over your wrist and hips right over your knees. And we're going to come to cat and cow pose. So take a full inhale, bring your sternum forward and lift your gaze up, lowering your belly, hips up. As you exhale, find your cat pose, arching your back up, opening up your back body, chin in. 4 more like that. Inhale with your breath. Exhale, draw it in. 2 more. Last one, inhale. And pause at the end of your inhale. And exhale. At the end of your exhale, pause and explore your body here. And slowly coming back to center. And from here, you're going to swing your hips from side to side or draw a circle. And just awakening our joints here. And moving in with your breath. And if I'm too fast for you or how you practice at home, just modify it and just move in your own pace. And slowly coming back to neutral position. Bring your big toes to touch, widen your knees out, and drop your hips back towards your heels. Lengthen your arms forward, come up onto your fingertips to start to activate here our body. And from here, you're going to just move your hips from side to side, rocking into your shoulders, allowing your head to relax. And settle down onto your child's pose for 4 breaths. Inhaling through your nose and out through your nose. And every breath you take, as you exhale, see if you can send it to your hips to bring your hips as close as you can towards your heels, but it doesn't have to. One more breath. And slowly from here, you're going to come back to tabletop. And we're going to just have a little bit of a practice of our Vinyasa. So the modification right through to chaturanga. So from here, you're going to come forward and lifting your heart to find your cow pose. Rock your hips right back towards your heels like how we're coming into child's pose. Take a full inhale, you're going to come through, lower your chest down towards the mat, straighten your legs. Here's your first option for your Vinyasa. You can come to Sphinx pose. That's absolutely great to just release. Release your head down to the mat, slightly hands underneath your shoulders, and rock back to tabletop. Second option, take a full inhale. Slowly come forward. Lower your chest, elbows bend towards your hips. And scoop through, straighten your legs to cobra pose. Tabletop. Third option, slowly come forward. Bend your elbows, gaze forward, and come down halfway. And scoop through to upward facing dog with knees on the mat. And step back to downward facing dog. Just walking out your dog here, left and right. And slowly from here, you're going to rock forward to plank. You can take your option, the 3 options that I've done before. And here's your last option, is chaturanga. Avoid dropping your head forward, look forward, come down halfway, scoop through to upward facing dog, firing up your legs to downward facing dog. And just walking out dog here, left and right. And slowly walking out to the middle of your mat. We're going to practice 3 halfway lift here. Inhale, halfway lift. Bringing your hands to your shin and lengthen your spine. Exhale, allow to relax, releasing your head. Second option, inhale, come palms to heart center. Maintain the length of your spine. Exhale, release. Third option is come up on your fingertips. Find halfway lift. And exhale, release. Slowly come all the way up, reach up towards the sky. Shine your heart up towards the sky. Bring your palms to heart center and pause. We're going to slowly warming up here into our wrists, ankles, and hips and shoulders. So just before we start with moving into our vinyasa. So pick up your right knee, bending your knee from here. And from here, send your arms forward and just wiggle into your wrist angles. Doesn't matter which way you go to. So just enjoy, it's your own practice and have fun with it. And from here, you're going to rock into your shoulders. A slight bend on your left knee, so always avoid locking your knees. We have to protect our knees. And over the other side, rock it out. You can go wider if you want. And shake it out over the other side. It may be this time opening out your fingers, working your fingertips, especially when we're coming to arm balance. It's a lot to put onto our fingers and wrists. And over to our shoulders and hips. And you can move small or wider. Maintain your focus in one point to help your balance. And slowly release, shake it out, and come to the front of your mat. So take a full inhale, float your arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, take your option of your halfway lift. Step back to plank with your exhale. Taking your vinyasa, we'll start slowly down. Lower your hips, your chest and chin. Find your sphinx or cobra to downward facing dog. Lift the hips back. And just walk up your dog here, left and right. Hugging your belly in. Lengthening the ground of the head down. And broaden your shoulders. And from here, look forward. Step your right foot forward. Left foot forward. And find your halfway lift straight away. Exhale, allow your head to bow to relax. Take a full inhale, float your arms up towards the sky, shine your heart out towards the sky. And bring your palms to heart center and pause. 2 more rounds like that. Inhale, float it up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to halfway, take your option. Step back to plank. Remember, you can lower to your knees to take the modification. I'm doing that now. Otherwise, stay to chaturanga, cobra or upward facing dog, to downward facing dog. Soften your knees, look forward. Step, walk or float to the front of your mat to halfway lift. Exhale to release. Tadasana with your inhale, come all the way up, reach out towards the sky. Exhale, forward fold, palms heart center. Allowing your head to relax. Halfway with your inhale, step back to plank. Taking your option of your vinyasa, either knees or chaturanga, cobra or upward facing dog with knees on the mat, to downward facing dog, hips back. Last one, look forward. You can float here, give it a go. So bend your knees, look further forward, and float to halfway lift. Exhale to release. Inhale, reach up towards the sky. Palms to heart center. And pause. We're going to just start to moving on now. Inhale, float your arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to halfway. Step your right foot back. Lower the back knee down. Inhale, float your arms up, widen your arms, send your heart up. Bring your palms to heart center. Find an easy twist over to the left side. Coming back to center. Release your hands and frame your front foot. Straighten the front leg and send your hip back. Slowly coming forward. Bring your left hand to the inside of your left foot. Take your left foot out to 45 degrees and roll into your hips here. Sometimes it takes a while to warm up our hips. And it's really important, especially when we're doing power. And slowly returning your foot back to the mat. Find an easy twist here. Float your left arm up. Take your gaze up. Release your hands in front of your front foot. Step back to plank. Here comes your Vinyasa. Do whatever and feel good for you this morning. To downward facing dog. Hips back. And just walking out here. 4 breaths. Float your right leg up. Flex your toes and see if you can drop the right hip down. Just pause here. A lot of time we come in yoga, we just fling it up and not paying attention to how we lift our leg up. And from here, you're going to bend your knee, press firmly both down towards the hands to the mat and open up here. Very nice. Square hip off. Look forward. Step your right foot and replace your right hand. Take a full inhale. Bring your sternum between your arms to halfway. As you exhale, straighten your front leg. Avoid locking your knees. 2 more like that. Inhale, rock it forward. Half forward. Exhale, send it back. Last one. Inhale, rock it forward. Exhale, send it back. Coming forward and find your easy twist. Release your right hand down. Step through to a halfway lift. Exhale to release, forward fold. Tadasana with your inhale, come all the way up. Interlace all 10 fingers, turn the palm of your hands up towards the sky. Take a full inhale here. Bring it over to the right and feel the lengthen here on your left side body. Firm your feet down towards the mat. Coming back to center, take another full inhale and over to the left, feeling it in here on your right side body. Coming back to center, bring your hands to heart center and bend your knees, forward fold. Halfway lift with your inhale, step your left foot back, lower the back knee down, sweep your arms up as you lift your body up. Sink further to your front hip and take your gaze up. Release your hands, frame your front foot. Sink your hip back. Flex your toes. You don't have to come all the way back. You can come up on your fingertips. And we're just saying hello here to our hamstring. And allow here a couple more breaths. Slowly coming back. And from here, bring your palms to heart center. Lean forward and find a twist. To begin with, just do a little gentle twist. You don't have to have a full twist. Listen to the body. Coming back to center. And from here, find easy twist. Float your right arm up. Release your hands and frame your front foot. Turn the right foot out. Bring your right hand to the inside. Rocking into your hips. And then reverse. And then slowly picking up your back knee. Step back to plank. Take your modification or your chaturanga. Cobra or upward facing dog. To downward facing dog. Walking out your dog here, left and right. Come up onto your tippy toes. Lift your hips high towards the sky. Drop both heels over to the right. And press the mat down firmly. Lift your heels up again and over to the other side. Coming back to center. Float your left leg up. Pause here. And see if you can feel how can you adjust your hips in line. Flexing your toes and kicking your heel back. Look forward. And then step and replace. Come up onto your fingertips. Take a full inhale, chest forward. Exhale, straighten your front leg. Inhale, rock it forward. Exhale, drop it back. One more time. Inhale, rock it forward. Shine your heart forward. Exhale, bow your head, hug your belly in, pressing it down the mat with your hands and the feet. Look forward, find easy twists. Open up here to the left side. Take your gaze up towards your right, towards your fingertips. Release your hands, frame your front foot, and step through to halfway lift. Exhale to release. And from here, bring your big toes to touch. So big toes to touch, I'll face the camera. And from here, you're going to squeeze your knees together and float your arms up to find Uttanasana. So a slight bend on your elbows that will allow your shoulder blades to glide down behind your back. So squeeze, hug your belly in, and lift your heart and look up. Slightly lift your heels away from the mat, that's the choice. And slowly release to forward fold. Halfway lift with your inhale, and step back to plank. To downward facing dog. And we're gonna move right leg lift, inhale. Bend your knee and open up to your hip. Square your hip up. Drive your right knee over to your right shoulder and hug it up. Send it back with your inhale. Exhale over to the left to find a twist. Take your gaze there and smile. Send it back towards center. Hug it up, kiss your neck. Step and replace. Drop the back heel down. Warrior one. Lift your upper body up. And it's so beautiful to just open up your chest. You can look up. Slowly release your hands. Interlace all 10 fingers behind the back. Draw your knuckles down. Lift your heart. And slowly come forward to humble warrior. Allowing your right shoulder to come to the inside of your right knee. Bring your left hip slightly forward to bring your right knee out. Release your hands and frame your front foot. Find runners here. Drop your left knee down to the mat. Turn your left foot out. Sweep your right foot out. And here's the modification for side plank. Pause here. Bend your knee and grab your ankle. Flex your toes and kick onto your hand. Allowing that open up to the front body. Slowly extending your leg out. Find your plank. Take your time. And take your vinyasa low. Cobra or upward facing dog to downward facing dog. Well done. Pause here for 4 breaths. Inhale through your nose and out through your nose. If you wish to sigh it out through your mouth, that's absolutely fine. It's great to let it all out. Left leg lift, inhale. Flex your toes, bend your knee and open up your hip. Square hip up. Step and replace. Drop the back heel down, up out of the body, lift straight up, open up towards the sky. Sink further to your front hip, engage the back leg and lift. Release your hands and interlace all 10 fingers behind your back. Soften your elbows, squeeze your shoulder blades towards center, draw your knuckles down, lead with your heart and come forward. Your head come down last, allow it to relax. Bring in your right hip towards the front to guide your left knee out. Hold for 3 more breaths here. Head is relaxed. Slowly release your hands, frame your front foot. Drop the right knee down, turn the right foot out. Float the left leg out, flex your toes, and float your arm up. Bend your knee, grab your ankle, kick onto your hand and open up here. And slowly extending the left leg out. Find your plank. Take your vinyasa low. Cobra or upward facing dog to downward facing dog. 4 breaths here. Returning back to your downward facing dog, spread your fingers. Can you check in with your fingers? And spread your fingers to connect with the mat. Slight bend on your knees. Take a full inhale. Roll forward to plank. I call this dog waves. Exhale. Take it back. 2 more like that. Have fun with it. It's not all serious stuff. You don't have to come and do it. Stay in downward facing dog. Last one. Rock it forward. Head come out last to downward facing dog. Prepare to float to the front of the mat. Give it a go. So bend your knees. Look further forward and float to where you look at. Halfway lift. Well done. Exhale. Release. Float your arms up. Find Tadasana. Look up towards the sky. Bring your palms to heart center. And pause. 2 more breaths. Bend your knees. Big toes to touch. Bend your knees. Lower your hips towards your heels. Drop your fingertips down toward beside your feet. Take a full inhale, float it up to find Uttanasana. The good old Uttanasana. Squeeze your knees together. Lift your heels. Oh yes, fire it up. Lower your hips, chest lift. And smile. It's a nice day. It's a bit cloudy outside. And release, forward fold. Halfway lift with your inhale. Step back to plank. To downward facing dog. Well done. And just walk up your feet here, left and right. We're going to add on. Inhale. Float your right leg up. Bend your knee and open up to your hip. From here, we're going to come to wild thing or flip dog. So I've been teaching this in my class. Drop your right foot down and float your hips up as you allow your arms to come forward. Relax your head and relax your right arm forward by lifting your chest and your hips. Nice. Draw it back to find one-legged dog. Take a full inhale here. Drive your right knee towards your right shoulder or not. Take it back. Find a twist over to the left. Gaze with it. Send it back. Towards center. Step and replace. Drop your left foot down. Warrior one. We've been here before. And we're going to add on with here. Take a full inhale here. As you exhale, open up to warrior two. Pause here in warrior two. Sometimes we just fly through these poses because we're so familiar with it. Feel into your right hip. Avoiding leaning your body forward. See if you can stack your shoulders right over your hip. And if your arms is too tight, rest it down. From here, extending your arms out. Inhale to reverse. Avoid dropping your head down. Maintain your ear close to your arms. And just feel the stretch here all the way up to your fingertips. And from here, we're going to come to side angle pose. Rest lightly your right forearm on your front. Sweep your left arm in front of you. Send it forward and turn the palm of your hands down. Spinning your chest forward and up. Pause here. Inhale, back to warrior two. And this time you're going to sweep your right arm underneath your left. Take a full inhale, draw your elbows forward and up. And slowly hinge over to humble warrior. You're familiar with this. Pause here. Slowly frame your front foot. Take your option for your side plank. Either drop to your knees as we've done before. Otherwise, turn to the other edge of your left foot, slide your right, and float your right arm up. Hold for 3, 2, and 1. Lower down to plank. Take your vinyasa or straight to downward facing dog. We'll meet the downward facing dog. Pause here for 3 breaths and you're down dog. So like bend your knees is really nice. Your heels doesn't have to come down towards the mat. Activate your fingers. Pad of your hands connect with the mat. Over to the left side. Float it up. Bend your knee and open. Drop into wild thing. If you know flip dog, hop into flip dog. Lift those hips up. Open up the front body and allow your arms to relax forward in your head. Return back to one-legged dog. Take a full inhale here. Drive it to your left shoulder with a smile. Send it back with your inhale. Over to the right. Send it back with your inhale. Towards center. Kiss your knee if you can. Step and replace. Back heel drop down. Warrior one. Sweep your arms up. Take a full inhale here. Exhale, open up to warrior two. Pause here in warrior two. Find your adjustment. Inhale to reverse. Float your left arm up. Avoid dropping your head down. You can turn your gaze up if you wish, or turn it down towards the back foot. Side angle pose. Lightly left arm on the thigh. Sweep this left arm in front of you and take it forward. Palm of the hands down. Spinning the left side body forward and up. Warrior two. Sweep your left arm underneath your right. Sink further to your front hip. Draw it forward and up. And slowly lower down to humble warrior. Hold here for two. For one. Frame your front foot. Take your option for your side plank. Either full side plank or your modification. So hold here for three, for two, for one. Find plank. Take your vinyasa low. Cobra or upward facing dog to downward facing dog. Well done. Soften your knees. Look forward. Float to halfway lift. Give it a go. Whew. Release. Forward fold. Find ragdoll. Widen your feet out slightly wider, as wide as you can. Hold onto your elbows. Bend your knees and allow your head to relax. Hands just again rock from side to side. And bringing your awareness to your breath now. See if you can settle your breath. And slowly from here, with the wide feet, grab your two big toes with your two fingers. And then from here, take a halfway lift, straighten your legs by not locking your knees. Bring your chest between your arms and look forward. As you exhale, bend your elbows out, allowing your chest to come between your legs. Avoid your head swinging between your legs. Just allow your head to be. It's just your chest. Your head will come with it. And hold for three, for two, for one, and release. Staying where your feet is. Turn the palm of your hands, slide it underneath your feet, and bringing your toes right up to your wrists. This is great to massage our hands here, especially when we're doing lots of stuff on our device. Take a full inhale, the same thing as you look forward. As you exhale, dropping your elbows out, allow your head to relax again. You can play with here by lifting one heel at a time, or hug your belly in and lift both heels off the mat. And challenge here your balance. And slowly release here. Bring your feet together. Bring your toes to touch. Lower your hips down. We're going to come to Uttanasana. Bring your palms to heart center. Create that space. Lengthen from tailbone to the ground of your head. Inhale. Twist with your exhale over to the left. Avoid dropping your head down. Send it forward. Come back to center. Inhale again. And over to the other side. Come back to center. And sweep your arms up. Straighten your legs. Look up towards the sky. Send your hips forward. Lift to a gentle back bend. Avoid dropping your head back. Coming back to center. Palms to heart center. Release your hands to the side. And pause for 3, 2, and 1. Take a full inhale. Float your arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, plank. To downward facing dog. 3 dog waves or staying downward facing dog. Take a full inhale, rock it forward, smile. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, rock forward. Exhale, down dog. Last one, inhale, rock forward. Here's another option. You can come to low to high, to downward facing dog. Right leg lift, inhale. Flex the toes and open up. Straighten your right leg. Take a full inhale here. Drive it over to your right shoulder. Send it back with your inhale. Over to the left. From here, you're going to pause. Drop. Slide your right foot through. Drop the back foot down. And from here, you're going to come to falling angel or rock star. Press and lift your hips up, opening up your body towards the sky. As you exhale, sweep your arms above your head. One more. Inhale, find the lift. Exhale, sweep it over. Release your hand down to the mat. Sweep your legs out and over to find wild thing. We've been here before. Float your hips up. Open up. Slowly take it back to one-legged dog. Draw your knee towards your chest. Step and replace. From here, you're going to come to crescent lunge. Back heels lift. Lift your upper body straight up. And float your arms up. Take a full inhale here. As you exhale, sweep your arms back. Chest forward, arrowhead. 2 more. Inhale. Slight bend your back knee. Looking up. Exhale. Straighten your leg. Lengthen your ground of head forward. 1 more. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, lift to crescent. Bring your palms to heart center. Lengthen the back leg. Reach forward and find a twist over to the right. You can open up your arms here or just stay. Inhale to crescent lunge. Open up to warrior 2. Inhale to reverse, float your arm up. Maybe taking your gaze down. To side in close. Take your first option, it's just hang out here, that's absolutely fine. Or drop your right fingertips down if you've got a block you can use. And just stay here, floating your left arm forward. Or you can send the right arm forward. This is a bit more active. Warrior 2. Straighten your right leg. Take a look out of your right knee. Reach forward and find Trikonasana. You can reach down to your ankle or just up into your shin. So if your head is and your whole body is coming this way, come up a bit up higher. So you can find that lengthen. Bend your front knee. Bring your hands to your hips. Turn your toes in. Take a full inhale. Elbows back. Supporting, so you can feel that hinge from your hips. Stick your butt back. Chest forward. And come all the way down. And allow your whole spine to coming down towards the earth. Crown of the head is reaching down. You just pause here. And slowly come up onto your fingertips. You're widening hands out to in line with your feet or not at all, wherever you feel comfortable. We're going to take 3 halfway lifts. Take a full inhale, find halfway lift. Shine your heart forward. Very nice. Exhale, send your heart between your legs, not your head, just your heart. Inhale, 1, 2 more. Halfway lift, chest forward, press down your feet. Exhale, chest between your legs. Allow your head to go with it. Last one, inhale. Chest forward, smile. And take it back. Very nice. Coming back up. From here, you're going to walk your hands over to your left ankle. Bring your right hand beside your left foot. And from here, you're going to take a full inhale. Float your left arm up to find a twist. Take your gaze up or not. And slowly lower down. Over the other side. Left hand beside your right foot. Float your arms up. Lengthen the spine before you twist. And slowly coming back down. And from here, heel toes slightly narrow your feet. Turn the right foot up. And walk all your hands over to your right foot. Step back to plank. Here comes your Vinyasa low. Cobra or upward facing dog. To downward facing dog. 3 dog waves. If you're in, inhale, rock it forward. You can have experiment with it. Exhale, rock it back. Inhale, rock it forward. Exhale, rock it back. Last one, inhale, rock it forward. Exhale, take it back. Right leg left, inhale. Step and replace it with your right hand. Crescent lunge with your inhale, come all the way up. Take a full inhale here. As you exhale, draw your arms down to the side as you lower your back knee down, straight down. Inhale, float your arms up. Exhale, draw it down. 2 more. Fire it up. And slow it down. Very nice. Last one. Control as you come up with your breath. And lower it down. Bring your palms to heart center. Extend forward. And find a twist. Coming back to center. Step the left foot up slightly left. Forward. And from here, you're going to hinge forward to find airplane. Float your arms out. Bring your palms to heart center. Drop it down. Release your hands to the mat. Roll onto the edge of your left foot. Find side plank. Float your arms up. Take your right hand down. Find plank to downward facing dog. Left leg lift, inhale. Step and replace. Coming all the way up. Take a full inhale here. Drop the back heel down. As you exhale, find arrowhead. Float the head forward. 2 more like that. Inhale, lift. Exhale, arrowhead. Inhale, lift. Exhale, arrowhead. Bring your palms to heart center, picking up the back heel. Find a twist over to the left. Maintain that length. Coming back to crescent lunge. Open up to warrior 2. Inhale to reverse. To side ankle pose. Drop your left fingertips down. Any variation that you may wish to bring it up to. And this time, float your right arm up. Straighten your front leg. Just drop your hands down to your shin to find Trikonasana. Bend your front knee. Warrior 2. Bring your hands to your hips. And from here, turn your toes in. And slowly from here, same thing we've done before, come forward. Lower down. 2 halfway lifts this time. Widen your hands out. Make a full inhale, chest forward, lift. Exhale, drive it through. 1 more inhale, shine your heart forward, lift your chest, hug your belly in. Exhale, lower down. Bring your right hand to center. From here, inhale and lengthen. Exhale, twist over your left arm up. Take your gaze up or not. Lower your hand down and replace it with your right. Pull inhale, lift. And lower down. From here, you're going to turn to the front of your mat. And step back to plank. Take your vinyasa low. Cobra or upward facing dog. To downward facing dog. Two more breaths. Left leg lift, inhale. Step in, replace. Come all the way up. Crescent lunge. Take a full inhale here. As you exhale, bend your elbows, drop the big knee down. Inhale, power it up. You can straighten both legs if you wish. Exhale, hips straight down. Two more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale to crescent. Open up to warrior two. Inhale to reverse. Release your hands and frame your front foot. Find side plank here. Float the left arm up. You can take your gaze up or down, but maintain the ground of the head forward. Find plank. Take a vinyasa low. Cobra or upward facing dog. To downward facing dog. Soften your knees, look forward. Float to the front of your mat and halfway lift. Give it a go. Woo. And release. Forward fold. Halfway lift again with your inhale. Side out through your mouth with your exhale. Take one more like that. And from here, bring your big toes to touch. Lower your hips down. So we're going to come to side crow. So you can stay here for toe stretch, or otherwise, turn your knees out. Bring your hands to your mat. Make sure it's shoulder width. Spread your fingers out. Avoid looking down. If you're looking down, there's no way you're going to lift your hips. Look forward and drive forward. Come all the way out. You can stay with your feet. Otherwise, you can kick out or not and have fun with it. Looking good, guys. And slowly coming down. Over the other side, same thing. I call this my playtime in my practice and when I'm teaching. So take your gaze forward, setting up hands, look forward, and draw your heart forward. Don't look down. Keep looking forward and float it up. If you're working in a carpet, it's all right. You're not going to hurt yourself. And coming back in. Wind your feet out, find Malasana. Rock from side to side. If you got crow in your practice, hop into crow now. For those of you like, I'm just chilling out here, that's about me. So, hey, it's your practice, it's your body. You do what you want to do with it, but wisely. So, pause here and Malasana. So, allow it for those of you like to hop into crow or any other arm balance that you wish to hop into. Settle your breath. Crow release and meet a Malasana. And from here, take your right hand out to the side. Float the left arm up and take your gaze up. Using your tricep here to push onto your knees, but not a lot. Just gliding it out. And lower down over the other side. Avoid collapsing into your hips. Find that lift. Inhale, open up. Beautiful. Exhale, lower down. From here, you're going to lift your hips and come all the way up to standing. Widen your feet out, bend your knees, and just do a little bit of sway from your hips, from side to side. Even maybe a hula hoop. It's quite nice when you practice on your own in your own house. No one is watching you, apart from yourself and your family, and maybe your dog. So slowly from here, bring your feet together and step into the middle of your mat. So we're going to come to a balance, one-legged balance. So from here, you're going to come, bring your right foot forward, bend both knees, and crouching down. Bring your hands to heart center. So you can find here, when you're crouching down, engage, draw everything into center, and from here, take your time and slowly power down the right leg and float the left leg up and away from the mat. As you engage the left leg, flex your toes towards the shin and lift it up. Straighten the right leg but not locking. And from here, you're going to sweep your arms forward to find warrior three. Say hello to warrior three. The 2, to 1. Bring your palms to heart center. Bend your knees. Draw it all the way up, even if you hold it up. Float your arms up towards the sky and draw your heel forward. Avoid leaning back. Reach up high. Nice. Bend your knee. Crouch down again. You're going to open up to half moon. If you've got something for half moon, grab it now, or you can shift yourself over to your couch to support you. This is great. Flex your toes towards your shin, left toes. Float your arm up, or just take your gaze down. You don't have to look up. But maintain the length of your spine forward. Beautiful. Slowly lower down and come all the way up. Shake that right leg out. Do a little bit of a jiggle. And step your right foot back and crouch. Really activate your glutes. And from here, hug your belly in, lift your chest away from the mat, and slowly power down to your left leg, spreading your toes, float the right leg back. Take your time, hug your belly in and lift your chest away from the mat. Float your arms forward to find warrior three. Hold for 3, for 2, for 1. Draw your knee up, come all the way up. Reach up towards the sky, heel forward. Hold for 3, 2, and 1. Bend it, crouch, half moon. You can give it a go. Float your half moon if you wish. You don't have to do anything fancy. You can just hang there. Slowly lower your leg down. Hand come all the way up. Shaking out to here. And from here, we're going to finish it off with tree pose. Any variation of your tree. You can be any kind of tree you like to be today. So allow your arms to spread your wings out. You can rest your foot on the calves or down to here. And just allow your arms to come to wherever is feel comfortable. Slowly bring your knee forward, lower down over the other side. You can change out your tree, your arms here. You don't have to be all the same every time. We're going to have to repeat it on the other side. Taking your focus to one point. Slowly bring your knee forward and lower down. Cross your ankles, hands sit back onto your mat. Bring the sole of the feet together, drop your knees out. You can sit on your block or cushion or whatever you've got at home to use, but avoid your slouching back. So grab your 2 big toes. From here, take a full inhale, lift your heart forward and up, and slowly come forward. And maybe this is where you're at and you just pause there. You don't have to come further to lose the alignment of your pose. So maybe you're here, or maybe you can take your hands out and just pause. So feeling the hinging from your hips. Hands slowly coming up. And from here, take your left foot out. Bringing the sole of your right foot to the inside of your left thigh. I'll shift back a little bit so you can see me. And from here, take a full inhale. Reach up. Turn to the side of your bent knee. Normally you'll be saying, we're going to that side. Not this morning. We're going to go from this side. And slowly hinge over. Come up onto your fingertips. Flex your left toes towards your shin and press down to your left heel to maintain the alignment instead of dropping the knee in. And from here, press both sit bone down towards the mat. And you're going to start walk further by maintaining your focus over onto your sit bone, maintaining down onto the mat. And maybe this is where you're at and you stay there. Or maybe you can come all the way and frame your foot, and that could be you. But wherever you are, allow your body to be there. Slowly walking your hands back towards you, unravel your spine up. Switch over to the other side, same thing. Float your arms up, hard lift, lengthen the side body. Reach up, turn over to your bent knee and come all the way down. Activate those fingertips, lengthen forward. Bring your right sit bone down. And from there, start to walk, spider walk over to the side. Flex the right toes, press down onto your right heel and keep walking. Once you find, okay, I'm start to lifting the hip, the sit bone away, pause there so you can maintain the sit bone down. It's really important here in this pose because once you lift, you're twisting your hips in a funny way. So your body's not quite ready to be there yet. Slowly walking your hands back towards you. And from here, bring your knees bent, widen your feet out, slightly wider or wider. So I call this my lazy switch. And over to the one side, doesn't matter which side you go to. And over. One more set. And over. So from here, we're going to rock into our mat. Lie flat on your back. If you've got a bone here like my one, untuck it out because it's really uncomfortable on you. From here, find happy baby. You're going to grab from your ankles or your toes or the inside or outside. Whatever side you do, there's no pulling in this happy baby. You're allowing your whole weight of your arms to relax. And just use that weight to guide the knee down. If you pause in stillness, you will feel that weight of your arms. And you feel that there's a shift of your knees. Because it's so relaxed, you feel into your hips. There's release. And slowly from here, bring the sole of the feet to the mat. Setting up for a flow bridge pose. So we're not going to do any intense of bridge pose. So place your hands beside your body. Bring your heels as close as you can towards your glutes. Bring your chin slightly towards your chest. And from here, you're going to take a full inhale as you lift your hips, float your arms up, and bring it above your head. Wow, this is so nice. And exhale, lower your hips and arms at the same time, down to the mat. 2 more like that. Inhale, float it up. Exhale, lower down. 1 more, drawing your knees away from your hips as you lift your hips up towards the sky. Arms float above your head. Hands slowly lower down, bring your arms back. Hug your knees in. And wind your feet out. Rock from side to side. And over to the right. Pause. Over to the left. Pause. Cross your ankles and rock up the seated position, facing your camera. Bring your palms to heart center. Take a full inhale. Slow exhale. Two more. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Slowly open your eyes. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope you enjoy your practice as I enjoy it at home. Tune into other classes at City Fitness and try out all their classes. Namaste. Yes.